2, 1. Welcome! We're here live from Cincinnati's Craziest Marriages. I'm here with Jazzreen and Harry Sandhu. Thank you guys again for being here for me. Alright, so why don't we go ahead and get started here. So, Jazzreen, where are you originally from?
I'm from India.
Okay, and what part of India?
From Punjab. It's north of New Delhi.
Okay, and what about you, sir?
London, England.
Oh, wow! And how long have you guys both been in America?
I've been here about 25 years.
Okay, and you, sir?
30 plus years.
Oh, wow, so you've been here a while.
A long time.
Okay, so what is your guys' native language? What do you guys speak?
We speak Punjabi.
Okay, and what about you?
Punjabi and English at home. So.
Okay, perfect. So did you guys have any difficulty learning English?
No, not at all. Where I come from, we go to school, they teach English there, we speak English in schools, but yeah, so I had no problem.
Oh, okay. And what about you?
London, they speak English anyway.
Yeah, that's
so,
true.
yeah, I mean, at home we were told to speak Punjabi, but outside, obviously, you speak English with everybody. So.
Okay, perfect. What exactly is the family structure you guys have back in India? Were you close to your uncles, aunts, or did you have close ties with everybody?
Yeah, I did. We had about 10 families lived right next door to each other. We cousins grew up together. We did things together. Families were very close, bonding, and we had a great time.
Okay, and where did you live?
I lived in Punjab.
Yeah, with who?
With my uncle and my aunt. Since when my mom passed away, my uncle took over. He adopted me and he took care of me, but it wasn't like just live in one house. Everybody lived with each other, all the houses back and forth. So I grew up in a very big joint family.
Oh, okay, perfect. And what about you, sir?
It was just my brother, myself, and our parents, but we had a good circle of friends, a lot of Indians around us within a 10-mile radius. Every weekend they were over. We had cousins that were over, and, we stayed busy.
Okay. Going back to India, what were the other ethnic groups in India?
There's many. There's Punjabis, there's Hindus, there's Gujaratis, there's Bengalis, there's Maharashtrians. It's a lot of different groups, different languages,
Okay.
all over India.
I think there's like 180 different languages in India. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot. So I guess the dying question, why did you come to America? I mean, you were in India, you were here in America. How did you guys meet?
We met through the parents. My mother's brother, my uncle, used to live in Michigan where my husband used to live. They were close to each other, and then he told them they were coming to India. They asked him to go see this girl, and then he came to India. We saw each other, and that's how we got married. And I had no plans to come to America or anything else at that time, and
So it just happened.
It just happened.
Yeah, pretty much.
What was the hardest part of you adjusting to America?
It's funny, but when I came here, there was no servants over there. I was used to all people doing work for me, and when I came here, after a week, I asked my husband, hey, nobody comes to cook, clean, nothing, and then he's like, this is all you do everything. I was in the shock for a month, and then I just got back to, now I don't even know when I go back, I don't even like people working for me actually. I feel good about it.
That is a culture shock, for real. So what do you miss most about India?
My family, my cousins, getting together every evening, doing fun stuff, I do miss that.
Kind of switching it up a little, but what is the healthcare system in India?
It's mostly private. When you got sick, you usually used home remedies. Unless you got really, really sick, then you went to a doctor's office, not to a hospital. And sometimes you could even call the doctor home. It was different.
Okay. So now that you're here in America, I mean, do you mainly use these like native healing practices or traditional medicine?
I do both. I use my natural stuff and don't give kids too many of medicines, try to get them fixed. If I know that no, this is not helping, it's not going to help, or if it's a bigger problem, I definitely contact the doctor.
Okay. So you grew up more with like traditional medicine, where
Right.
you grew up more with these healing practices. So how did that work, especially with like the kids and stuff? Did you just want to take the kids to the hospital, and did you just want to fix them yourself? And that's a difficulty.
I mean, you're right, because every time the kids were sick, my thing was pick them up and take them to the doctor, where she wanted to see if we could heal them first or figure out what the problem is. If it's serious enough to go to a doctor, I think we balanced each other out. So there was times where, yes, she made me a believer that this stuff does work,
Mm-hmm.
and then other times I said, okay, that's it, we're taking them in. So
Okay.
it's worked.
And it has. I just want to know what your guys' perception of time is.
Punctual guy, so if I have a time I need to be somewhere, I like to be there at least 5 minutes early.
One of those, if I have to be somewhere, I'll be probably 2 hours early, trying to get ready, make sure that I'm there earlier half hour than late. Well, we prioritize always our kids. If the kids have something going on for school or for their own thing, we rather do that with them. And we also like to give our kids a culture when we have parties. We have a lot of kids there. Kids get to get involved with other kids. But our main goal here was just to take care of our kids. The kids come first.
Culture usually involves people, friends, family being together, working on something together. So I think culture is a big part of your lifestyle, and it should be, whether it's American culture or whether it's Indian culture, whatever it is. I think it's important.
Okay, well, thank you guys for joining us here on Cincinnati's Craziest Marriages.